Roki Sasaki is going to the Dodgers. That's right. Breaking news here on Dodgers Digest. Roki Sasaki has agreed to come to the LA Dodgers, and we are pumped up. We're going to get into all that in this edition of Dodgers Digest. Hey, this is Mike Nelson. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I want to thank the 28% of you, the ones who are watching these videos, who have already hit the subscribe button, but 71% of you, I'm not sure why, have not subscribed yet. You know, we're the best Dodger channel out there. We're bringing you breaking news like this. Roki Sasaki is a Dodger, so make sure to hit the subscribe button. Let's get right into it. Roki Sasaki is going to the Dodgers. He signed with LA. This is breaking news. How do we find out? Well, look at this Instagram post. That's right. Roki Sasaki just posted the best baseball cap in baseball history. The Dodgers logo at Dodgers Stadium. I believe that's the top deck. Looks like it's way up there on the top deck, right there, you know, right behind home plate. Posted that picture with the hat right there next to a seat. And this is crazy, right? This is absolutely nuts. Roki Sasaki is a Dodger. Now, what are my first thoughts? Well, once again, I guess that Dodger player, I guess another player never got on that plane to Toronto, right? Oh, man. This is absolutely crazy. I mean, Blue Jay fans must be definitely really struggling at this time, because this is now back-to-back years that the Dodgers and the Blue Jays were basically fighting for the same player, right? And it came down between this, once again, Roki Sasaki. I mean, last year was Shohei Ohtani, and this year it's Roki, right? So last year, it came down between both of those cities. Both of these markets had, the idea of signing these free agent players, right? Ohtani, a free agent pitcher, multi-use player, right? The guy's a DH, a pitcher, and Roki, a pitcher. The Blue Jays wanted both of these guys. They seriously wanted both of them, right? I mean, they were very aggressive in trying to sign Roki and trying to sign Ohtani for that matter last year, right? They were very aggressive in trying to convince Shohei. At the end of the day, the Dodgers got him, right? And, the deferred money controversy was a big deal, but that's how they got him. Now, Sasaki, he's coming to the Blue Jays. He's coming to the Dodgers for less money. He's coming to the Dodgers for less money, right? Because the Blue Jays could offer Sasaki more money. I mean, we covered that here on this channel the last few days, that the Blue Jays could offer Sasaki more money. And that's what makes this move absolutely shocking. It's shocking because Sasaki is taking less money to go to Toronto. I mean, to go to the Dodgers, right? I can't even think right now. I'm absolutely out of my mind, right? Because the Dodgers have signed Sasaki, and he's taking less money to come to LA, right? I mean, that's the truth. He's taking less money to come to LA, and the Blue Jays are in complete disarray at this time because they probably thought they had him, right? I mean, I think a lot of fans out there thought that Sasaki was going to Toronto because, the moves that were made, reportedly the Blue Jays were making moves to try to bolster that payment they could give to him, right, with the international pool money. They were reportedly making moves to create that $10 million that they were able to pay, that they would be able to pay him, but he's not going to get that. He's only going to get $8.6 million with the Dodgers, right? That's the most they can give him, if I'm not mistaken there with the figures, but this is crazy, right? Sasaki going to LA, and the Dodgers are arguably putting together the best baseball team in baseball history. This 2025 Dodger team could be the best team in baseball history. I don't know what you guys think. Comment below. The Dodgers are putting together the best baseball team in baseball history with this latest acquisition. Jack Flaherty is definitely not coming to LA now after this. There is no way the Dodgers are signing Jack Flaherty. We just saw the last of Flaherty with Sasaki coming to LA. So now, what are the Dodgers? Look at the pictures of the Dodgers. I mean, I got to take a drink out of this because this is absolutely crazy. the Dodgers are just, putting together the best team ever, basically, with this latest move, right? Because they already have Tyler Glasnow. They already have Shohei Ohtani. They already got Blake Snell. They already got Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And now they get Roki Sasaki. I mean, all these pitchers that I just named could be number one starters on any other baseball club. And they're all on the Dodgers. Think about that. These four guys, Glasnow, Snell, Yamamoto, and now Sasaki, could be number one starters on any other ball club, right? I mean, sure, Sasaki wouldn't be a number one starter at first, right? In his first year, or in his first few months, but the potential of him becoming a number one starter would be there, right? He would be a player that the Blue Jays would see as a number one starter eventually, right? I mean, they would. There's no other. The money they'd be spending and just the talent that Sasaki has, the upside is absolutely through the roof, right? And especially here on the Dodgers, he is not going to be the number one starter, right? I mean, let's be honest. But he's not going to be the number one starter here, but he could be. I mean, he could be the number one starter on another ball club, maybe late this year or next year. He would definitely be a number one starter, especially after 1 year on his belt. And the Dodgers have all these pitchers on one team, which is going to make them even more unbeatable next year, right? Especially, let's say they have injuries, they still got more guys in line. I mean, picking up Blake Snell and picking up Roki Sasaki in the same offseason, a year after winning the World Series, is just absolutely crazy, right? I mean, I would understand, okay, the Dodgers fell short in the first round of the Padres. They went out and signed Sasaki and Snell. Okay, that makes sense. They got a couple pitchers. It was a rough year. Got out early in the playoffs. That didn't happen, guys. Last year, the Dodgers won the World Series. They won the World Series with limited pitching. They had the best bullpen in baseball. Sure, maybe not statistically. Some of you out there will say, hey, no, they weren't the best team statistically, but they were the best bullpen because they won the World Series with the bullpen. They defeated the San Diego Padres just with their bullpen in an elimination game in the first round. Without the bullpen, the Dodgers would be nowhere, right? They would be nowhere. They would have got knocked out in the first round, right? They would have got knocked out in the first round, and they didn't because of their bullpen, right? Their bullpen stepped up and was big, and their starting pitching was absolutely great as well in the playoffs, Yamamoto and Buehler. So now they got more starting pitching, right? I mean, their starting pitching was really a struggle during the regular season, and they still were able to win the division. Now their starting pitching is going to be absolutely excellent. So this team is going to be stacked. Roki Sasaki's the Dodger. Make sure to subscribe, and as always, let's go Dodgers! Woo!